Hi, my name is Emmanuel.
My name is Darius.
And this is our first podcast under the title, Let's Talk About It. We are going to talk about topics that people have always probably wanted to know and don't understand in the community that we are in and probably community that you're also in. So today's topic we're going to talk about is too old to be DL.
So what you say, friend?
I feel like that enough is a mouthful because I've seen so much on the scenes of dating, hookup scenes that it's like, why? Like, why are you 58 and DL? Like, at this point, the closet has been closed, open, it didn't push it down, didn't pick up.
You have entered, exited.
Okay. We didn't all see the closet. So, like, why is that a thing? Like, why are we still DL in 2023? Like, what do you feel about it?
I mean, it's kind of hard for me. I'm on it with you 1,000%. Why are you still a DL, especially if you're older? You're grown. We're in a new day and age. Let's get into it. But at the same time, I love me a nice little DL. Just love them. You know, they keep, everything real on the hush. Don't nobody know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I could have 30, the gag is the DLs be with the other DLs. I found out.
Yes, and they be making their whole new community.
Yeah.
With everything that they spreading with it.
Yeah, a lot be going on there. Make sure if you are like me, and you like DLs, please be very careful. Okay?
Yes, because it's beautiful. DL guys are some of the coolest guys that you ever want to meet. It's kind of like that manly guy that you always wanted.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like you'll never be able to achieve it.
Correct.
Because until they're ready to come out, you will always be in the closet with them. You're going back. You're reversing. You are what you try not to be.
Right.
Because you're with somebody that you think that you want to be with. And I feel like that's a waste of time for us. Like, why do we feel like we have to substitute our happiness for somebody else's quietness?
Right.
Like, it's on the hush hush. Like, it's DL, it's down low. Like, why are we low? We need to be up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a whole lot we can say on that. I literally can go all night. At the end of the day, I still love me a DL, nigga. It's just something in me. Like, you know how people love sneaky links? Like, that's the ultimate sneaky link. You're
just being risky.
Yeah, like, you're doing something that you feel shouldn't be done, but that person feels it shouldn't be done more than you. But, they're not to be trusted. Once again, I'm playing devil's advocate, but I'm being real with you at the same time. They're DL. They're not to be trusted at all.
Right.
I mean,
because everything's on the low. Like,
exactly.
A lot of DL guys don't tell the truth.
Not at all.
A lot of DLs got a whole wife or kids, or they got wife and kids, and then they might even have a mistress on top of that.
Right.
And you the mistress. Like, you the one that's kept in the dark. You cannot come out tonight because if you come out, your DL is gone.
Very much so. So
I feel like, and I really don't like messing with DL guys. When I say I really don't, I have messed with one DL dude. One. And he was like, we hooked up. Because on our podcast, we're going to be real. We hooked up and he came to my house later one night. It's from like 9 o'clock. And he didn't have a girlfriend, from what he said.
So he said, right.
And like he did what he came to do, and but we didn't kiss or anything.
Okay.
It was like he was like, I'm not really into that. I was like, I'm not really into you. Like, why would I think this is fun? Like, this is not fun. This is like you doing a service. Like, it's not even a good service. Because like you're not experiencing this. Like I'm your testing. Like I'm your guinea pig.
Right.
Because you're DL. Like also guys, when you're dealing with a DL, you are always a guinea pig in my opinion. Because like you are like he is trying out different experiences with you.
Yeah.
Because he ain't never did it before. and he don't normally do it.
Right.
Because that's why he down low. He 90% of the time they probably got a girlfriend.
A lot of times okay, so I can only speak on the lower spectrum because on age-wise on DL men, I haven't had too many older DL men. I think I sound like a hoe by saying this. I think I've had 2 men that were DL that actually attempted to talk to me. Like actually attempted to, when I say attempted, an older DL man really scares me, honestly and truly, because the first one I ever encountered had a wife, and he was actually my friend's dad, and I didn't know it at the time. Yeah, all the scene. I ain't gonna say y'all what school I was going to, but it was like a community college, and I was in high school at the same time. I was driving, and he came out. He was like, "Hey, yo, come here." Came to the car. You know, just being nice. I'm a naturally nice person for those of y'all who don't know me. And he was like, I need you to go get my son, tell him I'm outside. You know, his phone died. You know, some story. And mind you, I'm a car fanatic, so he was in a nice Benz. So that's the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, I'm walking up. Hey, how are you? Went inside, could not find his son nowhere. Come back out, he asked me my number he said, in case you see him, just give me a call. Me not thinking nothing of it, you know. And the boy he said I knew. I don't know if he just picked a random name and associated it with me, but obviously not. He was his dad. But yeah, like it was about to get there, and once I started putting keys together, and it all started with him getting my number and mine getting his. I mean, him getting mine.
I'm so curious about this story.
Ooh, we can go into we can't go into too many details in case the person that. I ain't tell him. Yeah, I couldn't do his daddy like that. I couldn't do him like that. I don't know what we're gonna do to that family.
Just tell a little bit.
Okay. So y'all just heard the story how he got my number. That night he texts me, "Hey, did you see him?" Something I can't remember. I wish I had my phone still to actually show and go through. But I was like, "No, this, that, and the 4." He was like, "Oh, okay."
Wait a minute. He asked you, did you see him?
See his son.
Why does it matter anymore? Because it's not that night.
Exactly, literally. But me responding, like I said, I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't, you know, I was just seeing where it went. Let's just say that. He was like, "Yeah, you know, where you from? I seen you was driving. How old you is?" Me not thinking about it. I told him my age. I guess he got a green light then, so it was like, oh, okay. Didn't say nothing after that, and woke up next day, maybe like next 2 or 3 days, text me out of the blue nowhere. You know, "Hey, what you doing?" I don't know what he said to get me near him. It was something like, I'm gonna be around before his son got out of class, because his son was supposed to get out of class. Well, he did get out of class like an hour after me. He come to find out he never really picked up his son from school. Never. Son drove. I found this all out later. But yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna be around my son get out of class at this time, you know, just, you know."
So you at the schools waiting for younger boys to come out so you can. That kind of give me.
This is a community college too, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he didn't go there.
He looking for a young me.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I was of age, so no, I was 17. No, I was 18. I was 18. I had to be 18 because I was going to do enrollment, and I was 18. So, and I told him my age.
That makes me think about other people.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, now thinking back on it, like it actually is kind of scary because let's say I wasn't as big as I am, or you know what I'm saying, somebody very vulnerable, I could have been kidnapped, or you know, I could have been sexually harassed, a lot of things, like, but nothing ever happened, because I started finding out everything. I did go to his house, was how I found out everything, because I went to his house, he invited me. I don't know what he thought was,
what was the wife?
Wife was not there, son was not there.
Oh, so he just playing all this stuff around the same thing.
And first of all, I walk into your house and I see a family picture, a family portrait at that. You don't think I'm gonna notice this? Come on now. First thing I noticed, first person, his son is not ugly. Trust me, if his son would have said something to me, I'd have been on his son way before. But I digress. But yeah, that was that. I mean, once again, not to be trusted. Okay?
So when you found out, and you told him that you know what's going on.
I ain't tell him nothing. I ghosted him, man. Yeah, he was calling, blocked. Didn't go to class for a good week. I mean, I was got out of there. I was scared. Like I was like, I
You ain't gonna come up behind me.
right.
Talking about what you been.
It's true.
But y'all, in all seriousness, there are people doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you don't know what's going on, anybody can be lured in a. Oh, I still didn't say it right. I'm saying lured.
Lured.
What?
Lured.
Yeah. Jeez, I can't talk. Lured into a situation that they're not prepared to get out of.
Yeah.
Because there's some weird people out in the community. Like, there are some weirdos out here. And like, I'm finding this more and more, like, the more I explore things and try different things, it's like, yeah, I think I'll pass. Like, this ain't nowhere remotely close to for me. But it was cool. Like, we tried, like, BDSM. I can't.
What is BDSM?
Basically choking and beating on somebody else because they like it. They want to be like
I'm kinky, so.
But you know, y'all Aries, y'all Aries.
Don't do us Aries like that.
Because this was Aries. Like all that stuff.
I mean, I like it. It's just it can't be too much. You gotta.
I don't want to see. Here's my thing about it, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna have me on the news talking about they heard some noise in the other room and came in and the man's face was blue.
Well, no, that's too much. Because first of all, I'm black. My face blue. It's a problem.
But the dude was white.
I mean, you know, I can't speak for them.
I'm telling you, the media. So, like, do you guys? It's just not my cup of tea. And I see so many of them.
Let me say this. As grown-ups, though, like, everybody, as grown-ups, if you enter in a relationship, you know that man DL or not. Before you even enter the relationship, you know what I'm saying? You know whether you want to. Most people who enter, I feel like if you don't enter a relationship with a DL, don't expect it to be long term. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have somebody that you trust, quote unquote. When I say trust, I mean somebody you just known over a long period of time. Because that can build the trust, of course. And then have them as, you know what I'm saying? Because I do have a friend, I have a couple friends who are DL. One of them that I know on that level.
Have I seen this person?
I met all these folks in college. They don't even live in Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah, they. College. Y'all. Alright, stay tuned.
Okay. We all got some college stories here.
But yeah, I mean, like, that's at the end of the day. And then it's all about trust, though. If you trust that person, you know, do as you please. I mean, they still might not be trustworthy, so don't go out there trying to, you know.
At all. Don't be trying to make this man your husband.
Right.
You're going to be really embarrassed.
Be real hurt.
Talk about, oh, he's coming to eat with me. It's about like 5 o'clock. He was with me at 1.
Prepared for it.
Right. But you be like, what was that on the Housewives charade waiting for that man to come? Her prison man. Okay. But I mean, each his own. My personality does not go well with it because I don't like waiting. I can be I'm very patient until I'm not, and then I'm very impatient. Very. Like I can't be waiting all day every day for you. And then you got me all like my hopes up, like you gonna say you gonna come and stay. It's like it's too many. It's so unstable.
Yeah, very. Don't let one fall in love with you. That's a whole nother category to be established.
Oh, you know what? Who know about that?
Never had nobody that just won't come out the closet or just so in love with you. So they just, you ate everything. No, I hated it. Hated it. Never been in a relationship.
But did they ever do anything with you?
Yeah. Wasn't good, but I didn't know that at the time. I just liked the person.
Have you ever been with a DL dude that doesn't know how to kiss? Another dude?
I've been one who doesn't want to.
I was with this DL dude that I did not know he was DL. He was on the sites. He was open, out and open.
Right.
I think I told you about this Chick-fil-A date. And he was fine, in my opinion. But you know, I like me some salt and pepper. But he was fine. He was like 30, I think, 30-ish. But he had a whole wife and a newborn to be there, and another daughter.
Oh yeah.
And like great color and everything else. Did not know how to kiss. And that's what I knew right there. I was like, why is it like this your first time kissing a dude?
And it was.
It definitely was. I was his first allegedly, but you know they always say it make you feel special. My first, I want to experience everything with you. And that was the only time I was with a DL dude that I wanted to be with and did not know he was DL. So yeah, guys, this was our video on Too Old to Be DL.
Yes.
Under our podcast, Let's Talk About It, and we talk about it.
Indeed.
Do you have any
No. I just want to hear y'all thoughts. Put them in the comments. I mean, definitely a wide category there.
And if you have any other topics that you think we should talk about it, please comment below and we'll talk about it. In the meantime, you guys take care and let's talk about it next time.